Today we're talking all things indoor activities you can do with your kids in KW. Let's go. Hi, my name is Cheryl Goetz. I'm the founder of At Home Company. We focus on helping you buy, sell, invest, and renovate in Kitchener-Waterloo while living your best life here. If you're moving here or you live here in Kitchener-Waterloo and you've got kids in tow, we know that sometimes you need to get out of the house and just get to a new environment. Doesn't matter, even if the weather is nice, totally get it. Sometimes it gets a little hot here and you still want that indoor playground. But this is especially useful in our winters or on rainy days. My go-to favorite places to take my kids at the time that I'm filming this video, they are 4 and 2. And they are very busy little girls. First up is recharge and play. This is a very special place for the parents, okay? So it's not only a massive playground, indoor playground, which has like a giant jungle gym. It's got zones that are safe for smaller kiddos. It has a rock climbing wall. It has this section in the middle that they've put those little cars in that they move with their feet. They can play like bumper cars in it. There's tons of things to keep little ones busy, okay? So you can either choose to sit there and watch them play. You can play with them. I have been inside that jungle gym. It doesn't look graceful, but I have done it. Or you can sit and work. There's a separate area with a bunch of tables if you want to eat something, have snacks with the kids. There's like this high bar area where you can kind of see like the whole playground, and I've like sat and worked on my laptop there. But here's the special part, okay? If you want to just sit in recharge and play and not watch your kids, they have child binding. So a lot of the times I've blocked like 3 hours. They have a little cafe attached to the indoor playground. Like your kids can't see you, because if the kids can see me, they probably want to play with me most of the time. So it's right attached. You're just separated by a door. Lovely human beings are playing, watching your children, engaging with them, keeping them busy, and you are able to just sit, have a coffee, do some work, or not do some work. If that wasn't good enough, in addition to that, they have people on site that offer a variety of services. So I think you can get like manicures and pedicures there. You get a massage there. There's an osteopath. There's a counselor. I can't remember what else is there, but there is a lot that you can go and have that appointment, and someone will watch your kids for the appointment. And it's really easy to book online. So you just go online and you choose your massage therapist, for example. You pick a date and a time, and then you add a small child minding fee to it. And that ensures that you bring your child to the appointment. They get to go play. You get to have a massage. Genius, right? I have been on maternity leave twice with the girls, and it is very hard to book appointments because you always feel like you're forced to do it in the evenings when everyone else is doing it. And so it's just harder to get in. It takes forever. And when you are postpartum, sometimes you don't have forever. You need the massage now, right? And so I love the fact that this totally frees up my whole day, that I can take my child or my children to my appointment, but I don't have to worry about them during my appointment. It's absolutely genius. The staff is wonderful there. 10 out of 10, recommend. The other one is Go Bananas. I have just been inside Go Bananas. I haven't like been to play with the kids. I was picking up something that they generously donated to a charity fundraiser walk that I was helping with. But my husband brought our girls there for a birthday party, and he sent me a ton of photos and videos, and it looks like they had the time of their lives. And basically it's like rock climbing for kids, but it's not just on rocks. They have all kinds of things on the wall, or like they have this one area where it's just a bunch of skyscrapers, and so they're hopping from the top of one skyscraper to the next. It's genius. It's creative. I absolutely love it. Definitely check that out. Next one, the next two actually are totally free places. I understand that like getting the kids out of the house can just get so expensive, and sometimes you're like, I don't care if it is $100, if it keeps them busy. None of these places are $100, but you know what I mean. Two places that I love to bring the kids when I don't want to spend money. The first one is Early On Center. We have a lot scattered throughout the region. I personally love one that is Indigenous focused. It's called Anishinaabe Outreach. So it is a great early on center in KW and very cool inside because it has like the Indigenous focus behind it. They were incredibly intentional with the activities your kids are playing with the decor. There's lots of teaching moments in there. I absolutely love it. And there is one large room with a ton of activities. Then there's another room which is like a slide into a ball pit, and then on the wall there is a rock climbing wall. And then there's another room which I think you have to be under 1 to be in it. So you and your baby are kind of the only ones that are allowed in there, along with other parents and their babies. But you can't have like a 4-year-old going in there and going crazy, you know? It's meant to just, you with your baby can obviously use any of the facilities, but it is nice that if you want to go in there and just know that your kid is not going to get trampled on, or, you know, everything that's in there, they can't like harm themselves in terms of swallowing or whatever, that's a great place to be. And then everything in there is also focused on that age range. So it's free. There's tons of activities. It gets better. They also have coffee and refreshments for you and your kids, totally free. They also have snacks every day. Like I've gone there and they've had like cheese, crackers, muffins, cut up apples for my girls. Where I was like, can I just take this? And they're like, yeah, of course, it's for you. And so the girls sat down at the table in between like 2 playing sessions. They had a lovely snack. And then they also always have crafts. So they have like the craft finish, and then they have the table set up that you guys can do the craft as well. In addition to that, they also have like structured activities. So if you want to show up, you know, like Wednesday at 10:30, for example, they will have something specific going on, or you can just like walk in and play. Next free item and last thing on my list, thank you so much for sticking around. This is going to be worth it if you have kids, trust me, is the libraries. We have amazing libraries in Kitchener-Waterloo. My favorite one is the East Branch. It's brand new. The staff there is amazing with my girls because they just like, my girls, I don't know about your kids, but they just come in guns a-blazing. Like there's no controlling them. I try my best. They know where they're not supposed to go, where it's like quiet kind of study areas. This library is amazing, like just for you as an adult as well, but they have a great kids section. They have 3D printers. They have a room of computers. They always have a scavenger hunt too. So like around holidays, like St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that, they have a scavenger hunt within the library that you can just go and you pick up their piece of paper. It shows you like the different things that you have to find along the library. And they have these cutouts, you know, like a pot of gold, and they'll like hide it in a book section and stuff. It's great. They also have structured programs that are completely free, geared to different age ranges. One was really, I didn't get my girls registered in time, but it sounded amazing. So I'm definitely going to look out for it in the future. But it was all working with tools. So they had like age appropriate tools for the kids to like practice on and work on. I just thought that was like the coolest thing. As a side note, they also have, you know, skate rentals because it is attached to our community center called Rim Park, which has a skating rink. So I thought that was a really smart idea to attach skate rentals in the library. You can sign them out with your free library card and go skating within Rim Park. Hope this was helpful. I would love to know in the comments if you live in Kitchener-Waterloo and you love one yourself, if I missed any, and I can make another video and touch on even more because we are just so lucky with things to do with your kids in this region. It's It's a region for honestly everybody, but it is nice to feel really included as a family with young kids, because sometimes it can be really isolating. You're always worried about taking your kids places and what their behavior is like. So I love that Kitchener-Waterloo does make you feel very included, even with young, crazy toddlers. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to learn more about living in Kitchener-Waterloo, what it looks like to move to Kitchener-Waterloo, please check out my other videos. You can join my email list that I will link below, and that is going to keep you in the loop with all things buying, selling, investing, renovating, and living your best life in Kitchener-Waterloo.